of the dissident factions have joined us. Out of the many, we shall forge an indivisible whole, capitulating only to a single throne. And from that throne, I shall watch over you. From this day forward, let no human make war upon any other human. Let no Terran agency conspire against this new beginning. And let no man consort with alien powers. And to all the enemies of humanity, seek not to bar our way, for we shall win through, no matter the cost.
This is Planetside 2, and that was the great Supreme President Arcturus Minx giving his speech to the Republic troops 6 years ago when they landed on Araxis and took on the new conglomerate and the Vanu sovereignty for domination. And 6 years later, the war is still going strong, but we're here to see if 6 years later Planetside 2 is still fun to play. And for those who don't know, Planetside 2 is a free-to-play MMO combined arms first-person shooter. Combining all those aspects into one game, there are very few games out there that are like Planetside 2. On the shooter aspect of the game, it's right up there with Battlefield and Call of Duty in my opinion. You get to be different classes of infantry, use different weapons, you fly planes, tanks, troop transports. But where Planetside 2 thrives is in the MMO part of it. There aren't any rounds or missions or 30-minute levels. No, it's just a continent and 3 factions going at it at different locations, all determined by how the war is going and the players who make it. And because it's free to play, Planetside 2 has at least a sufficient number of bodies to throw into the war grinder for that huge scale epic battle feeling. Take a look at this clip to see just how many people are organizing together for an assault on a base.
Okay, Sunday Ball, move south to Frostfall Overlook. Let's go. Along the road, there might be mines, but that's fine. We are going to die, some of us.
We're too numerous to be killed by
this is terrifying.
all time.
Oh my god, I want to see the text chat when the VS see this.
There's never enough Sundays.
Liberate her, bro.
If you are taking point, slow down and let everyone catch up. Slow down, let everyone catch up. Move as one single entity. And what we were going to do is we were going to surround them from the road, from the east of Frostfall. We're going to deploy all of our Sundays while gunning the Sundays at the same time and repairing each other.
Yeah, they really have to be saying, oh shit, at this point.
Oh shit, one's down!
Yes, of course, battle Sundays, please have gunners.
We need ammo and repair Sundays, sir! We need ammo and repair!
Oh my god!
God damn it.
My son looks
Sunday over here.
Okay, we need to stay in a group. Stay in a group.
I'm just being exploded.
Stay in a group. That is how the
Enemy
Sundays
Sunder!
work.
There's an enemy Sunder lonely on the road, take it out!
They need a group that surrounds the whole base.
Deploy.
Oh, there goes one VS, he's saying what the F.
hostile engineer.
Good! He should be! This is like an old clash
What
of
button does one press to
Sunday
deploy
ball,
or something?
motherfucker!
Oh crap,
More
there goes
Sunday.
another Sunday.
More Sundays, you can never have too many Sundays.
Enemy heavy spot.
Guys, turn right when you
Oh
go back
god,
up
another
to
one,
Frostfall.
guys.
This is pretty funny though.
Go north, Frostfall.
That is a tactic known as the Sunday Ball, with repair and ammo Sundays that auto-repair and auto-refill ammo. They basically support each other. It takes a lot of sustained firepower to destroy something like that. Of course, Planetside 2 isn't without its weaknesses. 6 years will take its toll on a player base that has shrunk over time. The devs did a good job to manage us by locking continents and keeping the battles focused and large, but if you play in non-primetime slots, then you may not find the battles as awesome as they are during primetime. The free-to-play model is of course grindy, and you will be a weak recruit for weeks before you'll really unlock some of the cooler items in-game. And is it pay to win? Well, absolutely. The better guns, the better equipment, it's all locked behind certs which take time to acquire. So if you sink money into the game, you save all that time. If you're a new player and want to stay free to play, I recommend playing Medic and Healing Reviving Infantry. Or playing Engineer and deploying a Sunderer, which is a mobile infantry spawner. Both those give you more experience and certificates than just being a fighter out on the field. Other weaknesses include the rendering, which has plagued Planetside 2 since launch. Even maxing out your render distance, you'll still have enemies kill you that you can't see. It is, unfortunately, just a part of Planetside 2 now. So Planetside 2 has 3 factions, the Terran Republic, the New Conglomerate, and the Vanu Sovereignty. There are a couple of faction-specific differences that the game tries to balance. The TR, for example, have the highest rate of fire weapons amongst the factions, but their bullets do the least amount of damage. The NC have the highest damage per bullet, and the Vanu have no bullet drop for their weapons. Honestly, it's not really enough to make you favor one faction over the other. Players usually play a faction based on how they feel. The TR player base is usually people with nationalistic pride, the NC are those rebels fighting against tyranny, and the Vanu are the geeky outcasts. And I'm not joking either, it's pretty impressive to see how those personalities are so different between the different factions, and I don't think it's roleplay based. But where Planetside 2 is the best at is joining a squad or a platoon. These combine 12 to 48 players into an organized army, and the leaders of these armies can discuss strategy with the leaders of other platoons to coordinate the entire war effort. Being a part of a very tactical and well-led platoon or squad is one of the most rewarding things about Planetside 2, and in fact one of the most rewarding things about being in a first-person shooter that I've ever been a part of. Let's take a look at how a small squad can change the course of a battle.
Alright, back in. Alright, back in. Let's go. Did that one under the in the garage go dead? The one we just came from? Alright, good.
They put another one in there.
Did they? Okay, cool. We'll hit it again.
There's a Valk over that Sunday too.
Enemy medic spotted.
There's another one to the left of us right now. Alright.
Hostile, line assault.
Alright, let's make this
For
quick.
the love of God, stop queuing.
Wait for it. I see him. Heavy's out. Get the mobile first. Now the garage.
Enemy heavy spotted.
Keep on him. We're still on it. Heavy's to spawn back in. We're on it still. I'm backing up to get some distance. Harasser coming up.
Spotted a hostile engineer.
Gunner's on the harasser.
Reloading.
Gunner's straight ahead on the harasser.
He's low. Eliminate.
Down. Good job. Harasser coming your way, heavies. Harasser coming your way.
Small arms.
Engines repair quick. Repair. Alright, heavies, we gotta make this quick. Get in. Get in. Let's have some fun. Hurry up, get in. Gotta make it quick.
Eyes on the hostile transport vehicle.
We're good. TR took the pad back. Good shit. We're good. That's how you keep a biolab secure. Cake.
And so that was an example of a good squad, but you'll also find yourself in some bad squads and platoons in Planetside 2, like the one I'm about to show you, where they disbanded the squad because people couldn't get to the place that the platoon leader wanted them to go. Basically no time left for them to do it.
Alpha squad, we gotta go to Zervan pump station. We have 45 seconds to get on that capture point. Alpha, we gotta go now. Alpha squad, we gotta go. Get there as soon as possible. Alpha, 30 seconds, come on. Get the U key. Let's get over there, or else I'm gonna disband the platoon and recreate it.
Looking for waypoint. Where are we head?
Zervan pump station. Can you read?
I can't get there. I have to spawn hop.
Just do it, man. Damn it. Forget it. Fuck it. Forget it. Too late now. Bravo. Alright, I'm disbanding Bravo.
Oh no.
Are you not better than this rabble?
Of course, it's not all about the war sometimes. I feel like the community has a good mix of tactically oriented people and those are just looking for a good time on a Saturday night, like these guys.
You know what? Don't ever call anyone a motherfucker because that actually might be a compliment.
Really? I never
See how dad's a motherfucker.
Okay, listen. Okay, think about it. Think about it. A woman who has kids has ordered to fight to have those kids, right? Well, that woman wants to have sex with you while she already has kids who has already had sex with someone else.
Why are we letting him talk? Is my question.
I don't know.
Why were we just all so silent? I assume she had okay, guys.
Okay, give me a minute. I have a rebuttal to that. So, this person that is supposedly fucking his mother, can't get anything else except for that floppy puss. So,
but he has captured the heart of an older woman.
it might not be romantic. It might not be purely sexual.
Yeah, it could be like one of those like fucking 50-year-old people.
And is that not hot? Is that really not that hot?
No. Not really?
Oh, it's disgusting.
Well, what if she has the sexiest body that you've ever seen?
In the next episode, I'll be explaining the basics of how to fly one of the fighters. Now, I'm definitely not an ace fighter pilot, not anywhere close, but I had to learn, and I figure a beginner's guide for something like that would be helpful for a lot of
Mosquitoes to
people
crown right now.
entering Planetside 2 for the first time. Here's a little taste of what you can expect in episode 2.
That is an impressive setup with mosquitoes. Give me a waypoint at the crown so I can drop these balloons off. The platoon waypoint is on B. But remember, you gotta go through the tunnel and whatnot, so. Be careful about the Minotaur down there. VS gal in the air, be careful. Where's that tunnel at? Is it neutral? The tunnel. Green smoke is the entrance to the tunnel. There's also one under the bridge. Oh my god, the enemy's like 2.4%. P2, let's try and get on that B point. Looks like there's a bunch of VS down there. Let's make those guys dead. No, save your nanites. Save your